Hello, Multiverse, and welcome to the Magic Library. I am Aliquis the Archivist, and we are going to be doing something new now. We are going to be trying some arena gameplay videos. Everyone seems to be doing it. I thought, why not give it a try? Now, I figured for our first video, we could try the event that's going on this weekend, which is the Ravnica at War Momir. If y'all are not familiar with it, it's a completely different format for Magic that is arena exclusive. That it basically gives you a deck full of lands, you draw one a turn like normal, and then you activate the Momir Vig thing over here, discard a card, pay the mana, and you get a creature of the converted mana cost that you paid, randomly chosen for you into play. Now, it's a very different, very unique format, but this one is slightly changed where mixed in with your deck are randomly put in the Planeswalkers. So you can play the Planeswalkers outright from your hand like normal, or you can use the Momir ability. So I know that sounds confusing, but let's just get right into some videos, and maybe you can see it as it goes. I've already been messing around with this a little bit. I'm about halfway through the series. The cool thing about also the new events is that there is no cost to enter, and you don't get kicked out for losing. So you can just kind of keep trying to get the 15 wins to earn the rewards, which I think is a really cool change. But let's go ahead and just get back into this. Now, if you're new to the channel, which I would imagine everyone is, since this is pretty much my first real video being put on here, you will also be doing the commander challenges that I was before, but I want to start doing this as frequently as much. Try to do this daily, but we'll see. Let's see. Opening hand. Can't play Gideon or pretty much anything. But you really don't want to mulligan down because you need as many cards as possible. If nothing else, we can discard this to Momir and just play the lands. So, I mean, unless you just get a handful of Planeswalkers, you want to keep the opening hand. Again, terrible Planeswalkers have. Gideon's fantastic, but, I mean, like I said, we can't even cast it. So, you can, like I said, do it each turn, you know, pay one, get a converted mana cost 1, but for the most part, you want to hold off till at least 3 or 4 land, so you can actually get something substantial. Again, I'm just going to pass the turn. Let's see. Teo is a very good Planeswalker to have because it makes him hexproof. So any extra abilities I have from creatures or other Planeswalkers, I cannot target him, and it gives you a nice little blocker to protect stuff. Teo's a very good one of the Planeswalkers. Now, I'm going to keep holding off. Since he doesn't have a threat on the board yet, really, I'm going to hold off for larger potential threats. Also, as far as mana goes, black ones are good to keep a lot of because a lot of things have double black in the mana cost. Triple black mana if you're looking at the new Nicol Bolas, which is phenomenal when the field is full of Planeswalkers. He's phenomenal to have. Oh, that's a really good one to have out here. Yeah, opponent has a pretty good board state already, so this is not exactly going well for me so far. I'm not going to play Karn because he really doesn't do anything in this ability. You have no sideboard in this format. I mean, you have no sideboard to choose from, and you usually don't have any artifacts, so he's kind of a dead card. But we're going to start putting some threats on the board. A 4, and we'll go ahead and discard Karn because he's going to do nothing for us. Okay, now that can be cool, because each of these guys are considered historic abilities, and drawing cards in this format is phenomenal. So if we can hold off, this can generate some late game for us. This is going to be good, hopefully. But he's got a lot of going on up here. Indestructible and Death Touch, yeah, that's not exactly the best combination. And it just keeps getting bigger. So, it's not looking great. Especially when we can't get a Planeswalker played to save our lives. So we'll keep trying to get some decent threats. Let's go to the island. Actually, it's a good late game. Yeah, we'll discard the island, because that can bounce a creature, which these are creature tokens, not creatures, so they don't go back to the hand. So Teferi's -3 basically just says, kill something, which can be good. Okay, that's a decent threat. I'm not going to attack into that, so... Gideon's going to be brutal, though. It's going to just keep beating us every turn. It's... Oh, wow. Yeah, this game looks lost pretty much already, but I want to at least go a little farther into it. The cool thing about it is you don't get kicked out of the tournament for losing continually, so we can keep playing over and over again, losing each time, and continue to try to go. Oh wow, and Soren's passive ability that gives everything lifelink is a huge for them also. Wow. Yeah, I'm just no blocks.
Fighting here is more fun than in the Undercity.
Okay. Now, Davril's good. Davril is pretty good in this format because forcing your opponent to discard cards is phenomenal. Ooh, Chandra's good too. Okay, we can just last a little bit. Of course, it sucks when your opponent has hexproof. Oh man, that's so not good. Okay, we're gonna go to combat. He's just going to double block here so he doesn't lose anything, but maybe he won't. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. He'll probably block each one, though, with the walls. Yep. I really could use another blocker, though. Yeah, I really hate to waste an activation on 3, but I've got to get something going. Well, it's at least a blocker. I've got to get Tail off the board so that I can start killing their cards. Chandra can do some real work for us, too. That's good. 5/5 flyer is always good.
I abhor my need for blood.
Now, I'd love to get Chandra down next turn, but we desperately need some threats on the board. It's indestructible also. Fantastic. So I might as well block Gideon. If I don't block anything, something, I'm going to die. So now we play Chandra. The activated ability doesn't really help us much in this situation. So we really need to get a big threat on the board. So we've got 7 mana available. Yeah, we're just going to go with 7. Discarding. Okay, that's a big threat, but of course Shivan's going to kill us next turn, so this game is over. So we might as well concede the game. And good for them. Yep, that was an absolute terrible first game for a recording, but I guess that's how that goes. Well, that first game didn't go really well, so let's just hammer out another one. Again, I can't reiterate how cool it is that you can just keep playing no matter how many times you lose and continuing on the game. It's neat. I hope Wizards continues this idea. Okay, this looks like a really good start because you can stop early threats with his ability, and like I said before, getting rid of their cards is a phenomenal thing to do in this format because you want to play land to ramp up to be able to get bigger stuff from Momir, but you got to discard to him in order to get it to work. So this card is really big in this format. I think actually we'll go with Davril first, depending on the threats. Then we'll take it. Dove in to start slowing some stuff down. Okay.
No one has seen my face. A mind is a terrific thing to waste.
I like all their voice acting and their lines and stuff they have. I know a lot of YouTubers I've seen kind of put a lot of them down, and but it's neat. Yeah, that voice doesn't make a whole lot of sense based on the look of that character, but then again, I've not read the book yet, so I don't know how the character is, and I'm sure it makes sense. Oh, look at you! That's not too great. It'd be great if we can get a Teo out and stop that from happening, but let's see, we've already got an island, so. Surprised he got rid of Samut. He must not have another red or green mana to cast him, because giving your stuff haste is huge.
I'm impressed anyone would be so foolish
I
as
don't
to
think
face
you'll be
me.
needing that.
Okay, wow. Yeah. Guess that's not necessarily one of the best planeswalkers to have in this format. I think something Vigilance and Reach could be nice, though. Yeah, I totally would have kept Samut. I wonder why they got rid of Samut. When giving all your stuff haste, and then
Over here.
scrying, that's phenomenal.
Problem fire can't solve.
Well, I've got one of each mana, so that's always nice. And that can be really big too. Well, it's gonna make us discard our last card, whatever it is. So we might as well play one.
There is always hope.
I'm gonna go ahead and burn him and get as many cards out of it as I can. The passive can be good, but not really the end of the world. Now we could use Dovin here to stop that from happening during my upkeep. It will take 2, but it's just 2, and that should be fine. So we'll pass the turn. Yep.
Let's tidy up in there.
Let's light it up.
Ooh. Nisa is really good in this format. Ooh, Rao.
You can beat me.
Rao, the scry is nice, but
Experiments are mostly successful.
there are no instants of sorcery, so that's all it is. It's just a free scry every turn. Which, granted, it's still great, but not the best. So let's go ahead and go for a 5-drop here. Not the best 5-drop, but it's a beater, so... Creature you control assigns combat equal to its toughness. Well, that sucks, because that actually makes that worse. It's not a May. Well, that kind of stinks, so we'll see.
It's just gonna be bad for you.
So
If I could just
that
distill
ultimate
my
is going to be
emotion,
really big.
it would never sell.
What we can do next turn is Dovin Chandra, and then start hitting it with the Renegade Demon. But of course, it's just going to block. Well, Chandra is awesome, as it's going to ultimate next turn. Does ultimate, it will do damage if I Dovin. So yeah, we're going to target.
I'd be less frustrated if you had fewer flaws.
We'll see what they do in combat here. Imagine he'll block this. Yep. I would love to keep Chandra, but getting another threat on the board would be really big. So that's what we're going to do. Since we can't actually cast Chandra in the first place. That is huge. Lyra is a superstar. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and game.
Heal.
Okay.
For raw power, hurricanes beat dragons, no question.
Now she can still ultimate her, or he. I don't know what we're playing, who we're playing against, but Chandra can still ultimate, drawing the cards.
Sit back and watch it burn.
But there won't be the 7 damage dealt. So if it's a land, I still can't play land. That's good to know.
I adore an audience.
Yeah, like I said before, Vivian is actually decent as far as a passive. Giving Lyra vigilance is pretty cool. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to cast Vivian.
The wild wasn't meant to be contained.
I'm going to give her vigilance. That's
All
really
things
good.
begin and end in nature.
We're going to minus again to Chandra.
Boxes are made to be thought outside of.
Because it exiles a top, so they don't get him in their hand. So they can only play one at a time. So that's not actually as brutal to us. It just allows them to basically play land and the occasional planeswalkers. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and
Life
gain some
restored.
life again. And we're going to start going face. Now, why didn't I gain 5 life? Oh, right here.
Guild mage,
If I'd paid attention.
planeswalker, genius inventor, I got it all.
Both times. I wasted that, and I, yep.
Oh, it's you
I
burning.
guess essentially we could try and kill him. But that's stopping 5 to her face. That would be nice.
Is what defines a master.
Okay, we'll see. I think so far the plan is just going to continue to be to go face. Okay, Jaya. What's Jaya going for? Dovin.
Stand the heat. Get out
the
even me.
pyromancers win.
Well, it's going to kill it one way or the other, so I might as well block. No red switch control would deal damage to your opponent. So it'll be 2 to Lyra, not a big issue there. But then killing
Are an
it. Yep,
anomaly
so
not to be repeated.
Chandra will do 7 to anything. Let's pitch him. Although getting a bigger Lyre is nice, but getting another threat on the board is probably more important. So let's pitch. See what we can get. Oh, wow. I mean, no, it doesn't affect us a whole lot as far as the thing, but just a 6/6 trampler for 5 mana is huge. So we're gonna go and give her
You
vigilance
fight
and
like
everything
a
again,
silly brat.
and go face. Okay, now Chandra can ultimate, giving 7 potential cards. That's a lot of red mana over here, so that they're going to be really limited on what they can play as far as planeswalkers goes. So it's not, but it is also 7 damage to whatever they want.
I'll be back, just like before.
So we just took out Vivian altogether. Not the end of the world. Still play Watley. Which a little bit of life gain is terrible. But, like, I have lethal on board if they do nothing. Okay, that's a biggie. Okay. 4/6. So Ilhard, yeah, Ilhard, that's how you pronounce it, does kill it.
Not end here, delicate.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think we're just going to keep moving forward. Yep. Do I have another threat? Well, we'll see how this goes. Okay. They'll trade, which stinks, but that's life. And that'll go through. Yeah, that's still causing me a lot of problems, but I mean, not really. No, we're going to go ahead and just go for 5. Said right now they're at 5. This is lethal on the board if they got nothing. So, search your library for a card named Dawn the City Smasher. Sure. Don't think we've got Domri City Smasher. Looks like it's got at least one of all the other ones, so that's pretty cool. And search. Oh no. Please don't tell me you're froze up. Come on. Okay, there we go. But Trample is good. Trample is very good right now.
I am really into
They need a flyer.
Get it?
They need a flyer, or they need something that can answer Lyra. They've got a lot of mana.
What's that smell? Oh, it's you burning.
That doesn't help the Lyra situation. Go for another 7-drop. Yep. Oh, that was pretty good. Nice. That was really good. Oh, that hurt. Well, that's going to kill us in a few turns if we can't do anything about it. So, we need a flyer. We desperately need a flyer. But we're just going to play it and pass. Okay. That is a prime example as to why you usually try and kill these things.
You ever wonder why hurricanes don't have two eyes?
And how these passive abilities on these planeswalkers can be so brutal.
Let's light it up.
Where I should have been probably at like, oh, I don't know, 40 some odd life. Oh, nice. Okay. I believe this game is probably over, unfortunately, but let's see what we can get. Come on, flyer. Okay, that's not terrible. We're gonna go with this counter. But it also dies to whatever they fight. So, cancel. That stinks. Yeah, he's a big boy, but it doesn't help us.
Ride the lightning.
This is just gonna be bad for you.
Cure is very good. Because every time you use Momir's ability, you're tending to get something big, like you can see on the opponent's side over there. And then you draw cards, which is amazing.
One drop ripples and grows.
And then you can do that. So yeah, this game is probably over. And that means I have lost both games so far that I am recording for you, the YouTube audience. Like and subscribe. Oh, good God. Okay, yep, now you can fight. That's game. Good game. Well, we can always see what we'll get. Hold on. We'll go for 6, just for fun. Yeah, that's game. Wow. You know what? Let's go again. We might as well. It's not like we have any, time limits on this video. I'm just gonna try and give you all at least one maybe decent game to watch where I don't get my butt handed to me. Okay, again, Karn, not great in this format, but Domri is very good, and Liliana can be amazing if you get that far. So we'll keep. At least I got one of the black mana needed for Liliana. 6 mana is a lot. But, as you saw, this game can go a little long. Oh, I do need another red for Domri, though, so that sucks. We will see if my opponent will do something. I don't know about you all, but I like all the fun little things you can do on the map, so they've added a lot more to them now. It's also nice to have something to do when your opponent's not doing anything. Hey, we won! Isn't that great? Not exactly the most exciting videos, but I mean, come on. You can't beat that. Again, like and subscribe. Hey! I got the next reward. Yeah, the stained glass art is just really neat on these. And I'm glad that they're essentially giving these away. Let's go for one more. At least one more. Maybe I can actually officially win one. That was kind of a cheap way to win. I mean, I'll take it, don't get me wrong. But it'd be nice to actually play a game and win. Ooh, there's a good comp, you know, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. One of these days I'll learn how to talk, which would be extremely helpful for doing, you know, these types of videos. But okay, we can cast Samut and Tamino. Hey, look at that! Wow. Apparently all you have to do is just complain about losing 2 games back to back and your opponents just run away. I am that fierce. Saw who they were playing against and they were like, dear God, no. Not Aliquis. Okay, this less exciting, let's be honest. Jace versus Tezzeret, very cool. If any of y'all have not... Oh, this is nice. That's not necessarily the greatest, but Teo is a really good opening hand. As you saw how much that dominated me that first game. Okay. Oh, what I was going to say was, all of those of you that have not read the Planeswalker novel Agents of Artifice, it was phenomenal. I'm not a reader personally, but I highly, highly recommend it. It was one of the first of the Planeswalker novels to really follow their storyline when they stopped doing the individual set novels. But so good. Okay, let's start with Teo. Get us a nice little 0-3 blocker.
I'll block them off.
When we go with Watley, that's a pretty decent combination, actually. Because now these are 3/3 walls, which are much better, obviously. And of course it has Death Touch. Why wouldn't it? Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just that way. If it does decide to attack,
Have come to help.
it will be killed. I'm gonna leave Teo up though. Well, yeah, I'll block into it. So,
Talk to the wall.
and I'll leave that where it's at. Save that for when we get some bigger stuff. Nice.
Let's do this.
Yeah, get that ticking. That'll really
Watch it burn.
nice one to start out with. Not attacking, huh? Okay. Again, Dovin really good against Chandra,
There's no accounting for luck.
Maybe
but
yours
we'll
will
worry
hold.
about that when they get to ultimate level. Pass again. Maybe not the most exciting gameplay footage to watch, given the fact that
Oh,
for the most part all we do is just play something and pass the turn. Oh, Gideon. Gideon.
I am here to aid in the assault.
Okay. Dovin will help.
Share in my light.
Indestructible. That's not good either. Well. Yeah. I guess we kind of have to do this, don't we? God, Death Touch and Indestructible. That's just brutal. But we want to save Dovin. God, it fights, so it still kills it. Still combat damage? Combat damage. Well, I don't think fighting is combat damage. That's a tricky one. I'm not sure about that. Domri is really good. Okay. We're gonna Domri for Gideon. That's gonna hurt.
My acute awareness of your imperfections.
I mean
is
Dovin,
maddening.
sorry. And then we get him for a 4-drop. But no. We will just plus him.
Nothing disgusts me more than law and order.
No, we'll wait. Yep, we'll wait. Next turn we can play a pretty good size for. I'd love to get a swamp. Or God, any swamp. We need 2. That's not good. Liliana may not get played this game. That's fine. It really doesn't do much against us. So it's just there to be played.
Awaken.
Give that indestructibility again.
I believe in you.
Yeah, block, no surprise. Okay, we need an actual set on the board. So, what do we get here? We'll play a forest. 7. Face up. Discard the mountain and hope for something good. That's not bad. Land, that's really good. That's really, really good. Okay, cool. We can start smashing face now. Just block out Gideon so it won't do anything.
Looking to elevate yourself? Perhaps a pair of stilts?
Okay, we'll wait and use this when it attacks because we can gain a buttload of life. Well, oh, we so could have used that ability beforehand. That was my bad. But, to be honest, that was a pretty good pull. But next time, maybe we'll remember we can use it.
Let's light it up.
Alright, good blockers. Turn to the deck. Kazmina's good.
And learn the truth. Every day is a new lesson.
Let's see. I doubt they'll use. Huh? Maybe I was wrong. Oh, flyer. That stinks. Oh. So did not see that coming.
Good triumphs this time.
Wow. I mean, yeah, that card was getting ready to do some damage, but Gideon, I had no answer for Gideon right now.
Righteous army.
I would have waited 1 turn, wouldn't have killed him.
If that's your best, I needn't worry.
Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 still. Well, actually, yeah, I'm still going to do 7, and I'll use its ability to fight with something when it comes out. Oh, okay. Interesting. Target creature you control, target creature you don't control.
Stop bringing your comeuppance.
And then we're going to burn Dovin. Stop that ultimate from wiping out one of our
I'd be less
planeswalkers.
frustrated if you had fewer flaws.
And we might as well.
Your
strength returns.
Okay, now next turn maybe I can do some damage.
This is just gonna be bad for you.
Oof. That can be quite brutal. Yeah. Johnny's pretty good in this format, as you would imagine, with all the planeswalkers you can get going. Oh, and cutting off my card draw is really huge, too. The minus doesn't do anything because there's nothing in the deck. Oh, I was wrong. Wow, that's a game winner right there.
Focus on what matters.
Non-creature. Okay, yeah. Yep. Okay, and our set's amazing. I was wrong. Don't listen to me. If you want to come to a YouTube channel to watch someone get their butt kicked and give horrible advice, then right here at the Magic Library.
Light shall always conquer.
Let's be honest. Oh, and Vigilance. That's just bad.
There is great power in defeat.
Well, yep, Domri's gone, Kao's gone, and Watley's down to.
I'll be back after I've lived my words. You'll see.
Okay. Fantastic. Do we go? Yeah, we're never casting Leona. We just don't have it. So we might as well pitch her. Which sucks. So we'll go for an 8-drop. Okay, that's really good. Because Zatalpa will block the Death Toucher without taking any damage. Has the Vigilance. That's really good. Okay. Oh, and with Watley. Oh, wow. I almost don't want to attack. Because that's 8. Okay. No, because Chandra's going to kill Watley anyway. Yeah, I should have attacked. Maybe she won't see that line of play. Or he. San Diego, imagine is probably boy, but I keep talking to Chandra like it's an actual person playing herself. Doing real good. Yep. Ah, come on, leave Watley alone. What'd she do to you? Not looking good. Oh, where are you going with it? You can go face, or you can kill Watley. I would kill Watley, but that's just me. Wow.
Sit back and watch it burn.
Wow. Okay. Maybe. No, Dovin is big. Dovin will shut down one of these two. I would imagine. Oh, that's right.
I fight with a dragon's rage.
Whatever your
Let's kill
they're statistically
Talpa.
likely to fail.
That is so crazy. Oh, wow. Sarkon is a game ender in this format. That is so game over. Oh, wow.
I have just the trick for this.
I mean, maybe attacking into one of his guys, but
is maddening.
probably should have attacked into Chandra. Yeah. The ultimate wouldn't have been doable. I can't block. It doesn't matter. That is very much so game. 5, 10, 15, 20. It's exactly game over. If I don't even... Yep. Wow. Okay. New game plan. Next game, we are ignoring the Planeswalkers entirely and just playing Momir like it was originally planned. Okay, one more. One more. Surely we can get one game going. I swear, I went the first 7 or 8 wins without a single loss. I know there's no way to prove that, but okay, let's see here. Well, okay. Getting a decent combination of mana. Might play it here. Being able to kill off tapped creatures is usually pretty good. But, well, we won't start with that game plan. Again, we're going to go with the Momir strategy. I think I'll start at 5. So, I'm starting at 5, but yeah, I might as well do something this turn. Yeah.
I never cast the first stone. Just the last.
It does give all your creatures a first strike when they are attacking. That's good. I kind of had forgot about that ability. The passives are really hard to all keep track of. I'd heard several people talk about they were worried about the limited environment with all the different passive abilities to keep up with. As far as in paper, I mean, on Arena it's a lot easier because, I mean, obviously certain things won't allow you to do things because of the passives, and the game just innately stops you from doing things you can't do, and a lot of times it's hard to remember them all. And things you do obviously need to keep track of yourself that Arena can't do for you, but it is easier on Arena than it is in paper. But I see what they mean, because that's a lot to keep up with on here usually, as you saw the last several games. I really don't know what is taking them so long to decide. I mean, I was slow to decide, but I mean, I was also texting my wife at the same time, I'll be honest. 5, yeah, okay. We'll start with some 5 drops. Let's see what we got. We'll pitch a Plains, sure. That's a pretty decent 5-drop. 2 threats on the board with trample and first strike when attacking is not horrible for 5 mana. Let's see what we got. 9/3. Okay, that first strike, really big. Okay, and Dovin could totally stop him. That's phenomenal. Okay. Well, you know, I don't want to say things too soon, but hey, we might have a chance this game. Who knew? Let's attack in, see what happens. Maybe he'll forget about the first strike. I think he might have. That's cool. And then we can drop a 6th threat. We'll save Dovin. Yeah, because that passive has no real ability on the game. Okay, yeah. We'll go with 6. We'll drop. We got 2 swamps, so Nicholas is the only one we can't cast, but we don't have any blue yet, so we'll drop swamp. Huh. Wow, these guys are giving us lots of little other friends. That's nice. Okay, that's a pretty impressive board state already. He's going to have to... Surely he'll use Momir this turn. Because any Planeswalker he drops is just going to die. Or, yeah. Nice. So playing a land each turn out of your graveyard. That's really good. That's pretty sweet. I like that. That's nice. Well, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to play Dovin. Use Dovins on this,
I'm well equipped to deal with
and then we're just going to attack in.
like you.
And yeah, he'll block one of the 3s, but that's still 7 damage getting through. And then that leaves us with 4, so we Momir for 4. No, I don't think we are. We'll hold off. Play a good sized threat next turn. Probably gonna end up having to dump Chandra because, well, still no red mana. Yeah, I'd say there's a lot to think about. I mean, yeah, you can dump. Man, yeah, Muldrotha is a really good 6-drop in this format. Anything you dump to Momir, you can just cast and play a land to turn 2. That's, yeah. I'm going to have to kill him quick, or Momir will be the death of me. That's a big beefy blocker. Oh, Kaya, that is so good right now. So good. Yeah, sure, get your card draw. But I am so taken out Muldrotha because that's going to be a late game just house. Being able to cast any of these planeswalkers and each land. You ever have to worry about discard anything? Yeah, that's got to go. He may scoop. I'm not going to lie, that's pretty brutal.
I let myself in. I don't let anything slip through the cracks, other than myself, of course.
That was a really, really good top deck for us.
We're studying contrasts. I'm excellent in your... well, not.
Okay, that's 7 more damage. Which means we have lethal on the board next turn. That we've all been there. We saw how Lyra didn't pan out for us. And, okay. Let's see what they've got. I might actually... Hey, look at that! We got a real win. I think that's a wonderful place to stop at. I'm not sure how this video has been going, but we don't want to get too long. I know some of those weren't exactly the most exciting games, but let's see what my amazing reward was. Hey! Guilty. I actually don't think I've got 4 of those, so that's a good one. Well, there you go. That's how the Momir format works on this. Usually they do a fun format every weekend or so, every couple of weekends, if you're not familiar with that. And this is the, I guess a lot of people are referring to it as the Hearthstone format of Magic, but I think it's fun. I prefer the Cascade one. That one is great. It was last weekend. A lot of fun. But again, yeah, thank you for watching. I had a lot of fun trying this. We will definitely be doing more of these videos. I'm not sure how my weekend schedule is going to go yet, but Tuesday through Friday, we are going to be at least 1 arena gameplay video a day for the foreseeable future. Again, I'm Alquist the Archivist. This is Magic Library. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed what you want. If you feel free to check out the Patreon. I mean, again, don't if you can't. Trust me, I understand. But if you can, it really, really would be great. Until next time, we'll see you later.